According to the Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores, in Colombia there are more than 870,000 Venezuelan immigrants. ASO Venezuela is an NGO that was founded in the city of Bogota in early 2017 by several Venezuelan immigrants who were worried about the situation of their country and the ever-growing community of Venezuelans in Colombia, and decided to start an organization with the objective of helping other Venezuelans who are looking for a new beginning and a better life far away from their homeland. Initially, they just provided orientation about the passages homes where they could stay for a while and receive donations from all sorts of parts to help anyone who needed help. By the end of the first year, they received from the mayor, Enrique Peñalosa, for their hard work and participation in communication and work, which allowed them to get some government fundings, which they used to found a new program called Centro Cultural Venezolano, a space where immigrants who wish to find and build a little part of Venezuela in Colombia can get together and restore some of their costumes and their culture. Within this program, they built a small library where people can donate and take out books about the Venezuelan folklore, culture, and cuisine, and assist in workshops and reading sessions where people from all ages gather to tell their stories and those of their country. Also, they created spaces for music and theater groups, with the objective of giving all Venezuelan community in Bogota a voice which is able not only to preserve, but also enrich their sense of belonging to a community, by representing the legends, the old stories, and the musics from their homeland in the new reality they are facing. This is an example of prefigurative social change, which is defined as the development of social relations that create a more equal and empowering social world. Taking into account that this NGO creates relationships within the community members and also between Colombian and Venezuelan people, what reinforces the empowerment. Throughout ASO Venezuela, we can evidence a collective action, as it reduces the intergroup prejudice but it also increases the collective participation where people can learn and interact more with the Venezuelan culture and customs. The prefigurative politics, which precedes the prefigurative social change, can be understood as a range of social experiments that both critique the status quo and offer alternatives by implementing democratics and practice in pursuit of social change. This can be seen as when the ASO provided passage homes as well as donation to the rest of the community. Additionally, the prefigurative practice can be observed through the library construction, the reading sessions, and the musical and theater groups. Activities which embody and enact the way in which one envisions a future, or a better world, as Cornish and Campbell say. The prefigurative practice can also be seen in those three activities, in the way that they reshape social relationships as a result of a critique of the dominant structures. Finally, the three dimensions can be seen in the prefigurative social change: the relational, the material, and the symbolic dimensions. The relational dimension is the sense of creating the opportunity of reaching out to others alike, share and connect with them while creating a sense of belonging to the new community. This makes sense with what Cornish and Campbell mention in relation to the creation of sense belonging and acceptance through the process of building relationships with the people who have a common purpose. The material dimension is a practice that creates new opportunities for occupation and participation within the space of Bogota. This specifically relates to the realm of the material dimension, which withholds what Cornish and Campbell state, concrete opportunity for people to put their skills or agency into practice. Also, it relates to the exchange of experiences and creation of a safe environment. Finally, the symbolic dimension is enhanced by the effects that those activities have over the material and the relational dimension in terms that provide sense of confidence, achievement, as the community itself is creating better conditions for themselves and a better sense of well-being.